Honorable members, let's pray. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in their sight. Give divine Ghana to the President of the Republic. Endow members of Parliament and ministers of states with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and their good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. O God, grant us a vision of our country, fair as it might be, a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace, where government shall rest on the will of the people and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people, that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of Ghana and Africa. Amen. Honorable members, good morning once again. You're welcome to day 2 of the public hearing of a committee here in Tamale. Today's public hearing will cover 3 reports: the Common Fund report, IGF reports, and report of the pre-tertiary educational institutions from Upper East and Upper West regions. So I want to welcome you all. I want to welcome the Honorable Chief Executives, coordinating directors, and the other directors who are here to assist the committee to do our work. You are welcome. We will do introduction of members of the committee and our staff. After that, I'll call the assemblies that have registered, call some of them to start with and continue from there. So let's start with the introduction of members from my right. Honorable Chinia.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. My name is Amidu Chinia Sahaku, MP for Sissala East, a member of this committee. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Alhaj Mohammed Bawa Brahima, representing the good people of Edrasi Chedumasi and a member of this committee.
Good morning. My name is Ernest Yao Enim, Member of Parliament, Kumawu constituency, and a member of this committee.
Thank you, Chairman, and good morning, everybody. My name is Isaac Yao Opoku, MP for Offenso South, and a member of the committee.
Good morning. My name is Kwesi Boatineji, Member of Parliament, New Jabe North, and a member of the committee.
Grateful, Mr. Chairman. Clement Abasa Park, Member of Parliament for Builsa South, and a member of the committee.
Good morning. My name is Samuel Atamils, MP for Commander Edina Egua for Abrem, and the Vice Chair of the committee.
My name is James Kluche Abaji, MP for Ketunov and the Chair of the committee.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Samson Kangwambu Chiregia is my name, MP Navrongo Central, a member of the committee.
Good morning, Honorable Chairman. Louis Yadomboachi, Principal Assistant Clerk.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ekwiedruwa Ousu Ajekum, Senior Principal Assistant Clerk.
Good morning. My name is Joanna Botiasare, an Assistant Clerk to the committee. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Joanna Mati, Director, Ghana Audit Service. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sama Mufa, Regional Auditor for Upper East.
Good morning. I am Emmanuel Botri, Regional Auditor for Upper West Region.
Good morning. My name is Michael Ado, Director of Audit Service.
Good morning. My name is John Ngoza, Assistant Auditor General, Audit Service.
Good morning. I am Thomas Nunu, Assistant Auditor General, Audit Service. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Let me have the following assemblies to take the oath. Jirapa Municipal. In fact, we are not doing one region before the other, so we'll just mix it up depending on how you register. So you could call Upper East, Upper West until we finish. So Bawku, Jirapa, Bawku West, Kasena Nankana, Daffiama-Bussie-Issa, Lambussie, Sissala West, Wa West, Laura Municipal, Nandom, and Bolgatanga Municipal. 10 assemblies.
I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee touching the matter in issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you very much. Kindly take your seat back. We'll begin with Jirapa. Honorable Chief Executive, you are welcome. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Honorable Nicholas Nawir Soiri. I'm the Municipal Chief Executive for Jirapa Municipal Assembly.
Honorable Chair, my name is Majid Ayariga. I'm the Municipal Coordinating Director.
My name is Anthony Adangabe, Internal Auditor.
My name is Emmanuel Sambro, the Finance Officer.
Thank you very much. You have a number of infractions in the Common Fund reports. The first one is paragraph 515 of the report. Excess use of DACF fund on recurrent expenditure. Now, your net DACF is 2 billion. 2,040,000 Ghana cedis. 10% of that is 204,000 Ghana cedis. That is the amount to be used for recurrence. But the actual use on recurrent is 434,000. So there's an excess of 230,000. The recommendation by the Auditor General is to spend in accordance with guidelines. That's the recommendation. So are you spending in accordance with the guideline?
Mr. Chairman, yes, we are now spending according to the guidelines of the Common Fund.
Auditors, are they now spending in accordance with the guideline?
Honorable Chair, per our status, they are not.
Finance Officer, the auditors are saying you are not spending in accordance with the guideline, which means that you are still spending above the threshold.
Mr. Chairman, this year audit reveals that we are spending within the 2023 audit report indicates that we are spending according to the guidelines.
Auditor General, are you referring to current or 2023 reports or current?
Honorable Chair, the 2023 audit is still ongoing, so we can't speak to that now.
No, we have the regional auditor here.
Okay. Now, according to the regional auditor, they are still ongoing.
You said your record shows that they are not spending in accordance with the guideline. Then you're also saying that the audit is ongoing, so you can't speak to the issue. So which issue are you speaking to?
Honorable Chair, what we are talking is 2022, and our status from the region shows that no action has been taken, which means that they are not complying.
No, you didn't ask them to take any action apart from complying with them. So the subsequent years, after 2022, they are complying. That is what the accountant is saying. Because you didn't ask them to do anything than to comply with the law. And they are saying that now they are complying with the law.
Honorable Chair, what we are saying is that the audit is still ongoing.
Yes, I agree to that. But for 2022, there is nothing they can do about it.
Yes,
because you didn't ask them to refund the money. You only asked them to comply with the law. And they will comply with the law in the subsequent years, not 2022.
Yeah, that is why we are saying that 2023, because the audit is still ongoing,
You can't
we are
tell
yet to
now.
see whether they are complying with the laws.
All right, so we'll take the words of the accountant who said that for 2023, they are complying. If at the end of the audit, it is not so, that means that he lied on oath. I will take him on.
Chairman, if my memory serves me right, the last time we met them and others. You gave a directive that the outstanding arrears should be recovered. You actually gave a formula as to how it should be done. So I want to know whether that your directive has been complied with. I think they were.
Honorable Chair, I want to be clear on the matter.
The honorable member want to know that apart from you overspending in 2022, the previous years, were you not caught up in the same situation?
Honorable Chair, I can't remember, but we are spending according to the guidelines from then.
So you want to say that it is only 2022 that you overspend?
Yes, Honorable.
Auditors, can you help us? We don't have the record here, so that is why we are asking. In the past, were they following the guideline? All right, we'll move on to the next one, paragraph 520, ranking.
The infraction here is failure to allocate resources to substructures. And you were supposed to allocate 2% of your common fund to the substructures. That is the zonal, urban, town, and area councils. And in the case of Jirapa, 41,882 cedis, 92 pesos has not been allocated as required by the law. Has it been allocated now, that amount in particular?
Honorable Chair, respectfully, that normally has not been rectified, and we follow strictly to the prescribed guidelines. Respectfully.
Did you say it has been ratified?
Yes, we've done that.
Okay, auditors, can you confirm whether they have allocated the funds now?
Honorable Chair, the issue is still pending.
Aeta, you are under oath. So
Respectfully,
you better speak the truth.
I'm aware. I'm told that when this infraction came, I've not been long there, but I am told that the infraction.
Yeah, but you have been briefed. That's
yes,
why you have selected
and
to answer the questions.
Respectfully, I'm speaking to that.
So, has it been ratified or not?
Yes. We have rectified the situation. We remit them. We take care of their expenses. Even with this recent zonal council inaugurations and the rest, all the expenses were borne by the assembly. We have ceded revenue items to them. And as and when we get our releases,
you have been cited in 2022 that an amount of 41,882 cedis, 90% is outstanding. And my question is, has that one been released to them?
Okay, speak to that.
Mr. Chairman, that has not been done. due to the delay in the release of a common fund, we have not been able to do that. But with the release of the fourth quarter, that will be done, because we just will have a receipt of the fourth quarter now. What director is indicating is allocation. That means that we are spending on behalf of the councils, which is not what the recommendation is saying. Yes, assembly spending, taking care of some of the expenses of the councils, is not what the recommendation is saying. They want us to transfer the money to the council's account, which has not yet been done. With the release of the fourth quarter, that will be done when we get back to office.
Officer.
Thank you.
This is 2022 audit. And are you suggesting that from the time of this audit up to now, common fund has not been released to you? Is that what you are saying?
No. Better late than never.
No? Which is no?
Because we have failed to do it. I can't sit here on oath and say I've done it when I haven't done it. Okay. So I'm pleading with this committee that from here we shall make those
payments. You have just received your fourth quarter common fund.
Yes.
Please go and release it and show evidence to the auditors. I think the chairman will give you a deadline for doing that. Thank you.
Well noted, sir.
Do you have the structures in place so that when you transfer the money to the sub-structures, they will not misuse it? Do you have the system in place?
Respectfully, Honorable Chair, we have the structures that have been inaugurated, even recently inaugurated. We have the substructures, they are functioning, the offices are there, and we don't have much problem about that.
All right, so when you get back, I think within 2 weeks, you should be able to transfer the money to these sub-structures and notify the district auditor.
Grateful, Honorable Chair.
Paragraph 524, Honorable Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much.
Order.
Finance Officer, if overspending the common fund, if that wasn't bad enough, you borrowed 96,000 from PWD account and 5,000 from M-Sharp account. What are you guys spending the money on in Jirapa?
Mr. Chairman, we have a budget that we spend our monies on. There have been a number of activities for that particular year. Jirapa has a peculiar case. We have security issues. We have a number of projects that we embark on. We spend the money according to the budget line. And sometimes there are other urgent expenses where we exhaust the common fund and we need to execute them, allow government programs to run.
Sir.
So we borrow with the intention to refund the money as and when we receive the common fund. Thank you. Yes,
the money. Have you refunded the amount?
Yes, the money has since been refunded. Thank you.
And did you pay the monies that you were supposed to pay to the PWDs?
Yes.
Did you pay that one?
We did.
Because another committee will be coming there to verify.
Exactly, we did.
Auditors.
Thank you.
Could you confirm what they said, please?
Honorable Chair, the total amount has since been refunded. Thank you.
Paragraph 534, Honorable Sampson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Jirapa Municipal, you are among other projects. In your case, construction of 2 units, classroom daycare center. And the amount at the time was 191, 85% complete. What is the status?
Mr. Chair, the project, we still have the intention to complete it. It's left with painting. it has not moved from the 85%. But we promise that with the release of this fourth quarter, we should be able to paint the building and hand over. That is what we are trying to do. Thank you.
Jirapa, this contract was awarded 24 years down the line. You have received 11 common fund quarters. You've not been able to complete the contract. The fourth quarter, how much are you expecting? Are you expecting 10 million? What is the guarantee that with the fourth quarter you complete this project? I want the commitment that with the release of that amount, within 1 month or two, you will complete the 15%.
Mr. Chairman, I'm fully committed to completing the project this year.
Chairman, we are your hands. He says he's committed. If I'll plead that if you can give him timelines, it will help. Because the common fund is in. Otherwise, when they clear this one, we don't know when the next common fund will come. So,
it looks like the fourth quarter of which year?
2023.
Fourth quarter 2023 is actually in trouble because everything is hooked onto the fourth quarter. All right, so as you yourself has promised, the project completion is 85%. You have left with 15% to complete. So just go and complete the project so that the community can benefit. We will not give you a time limit, but based on your promise, we will encourage you to complete the project.
We're grateful, Mr. Chairman.
Paragraph 784 will be taken by Honorable Ernest.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the infraction here is failure to obtain VAT invoice for VAT paid. That was to the tune of 10,765.56 Ghana cedis. So the auditors noted that Jirapa Municipal Assembly procured goods worth 358,851.72 with a VAT component of the amount stated. But then you failed to obtain VAT invoices to acknowledge receipt of these payments. And because of that, these vendors failed to also remit to GRA what they were due in VAT. Can you tell us how much of this amount has been recovered to date?
Mr. Chair, we have pursued the contractors, the suppliers, and have been able to fully recover the entire amount. Thank you.
Auditors, can you confirm how much has been recovered so far?
Honorable Chair, the total amount has been recovered. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. We'll go to the IGF report, paragraph 630. For Jirapa, it's about revenue not accounted for. 4 revenue collectors did not account for 5,300 Ghana cedis. Have they accounted for it? Now.
Mr. Chairman, yes, they have since refunded that money.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
The next one in paragraph 656 is on unrecovered rent. Jirapa, 40 occupants of your bungalows did not pay a total amount of 19,450 Ghana cedis. The recommendation by the auditor is to deploy effective means to recover the rents from the rent defaulters. Have you been able to recover the 19,450 Ghana cedis?
Honorable Chair, we have recovered this rent outstanding, and we have also instituted mechanisms to forestall this. So now our rent allocation is renewed annually, where the applicants are asked to renew their rent every year. So if you are defaulting automatically, you will not get the opportunity to get allocation.
Auditors, can you confirm the recovery of the money?
Honorable Chair, the total amount has been recovered. Thank you.
Thank you. That'll be all for you. You are discharged. Let's have Bawku West. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Anania Daniel Atampoba, District Chief Executive for Bawku West District.
I am Alassane Ahmed, Coordinating Director, Bawku West District Assembly.
I am Yusuf Yamani, Internal Auditor, Bawku.
Moses Arga, Finance, Bawku West.
Thank you for coming. You have only one issue in the DACF reports, paragraph 472. It will be taken by the Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Bawku West, you made a payment of 28,669. and you accounted for 11,473, leaving an amount of 17,196. Have you accounted for this amount?
Yes, sir. Honorable Chair, it has been accounted for.
Auditors, could you confirm, please?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Let's go to the IGF report, paragraph 620. There too, you have one infraction. It's about payment of unearned salaries. So one person, one staff who retired but was paid 2 months salary, July and August 2022. The total amount is 3,039 Ghana cedis. You are to recover this money from the staff who retired. Have you?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we have recovered said amount.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, the total amount has been recovered.
Thank you very much, Bawku. You are discharged. Kasena Nankana. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Joseph Adongo, MC Kasena Nankana Municipal.
Francis Kweku Esiedu, MCD, Kasena Nankana Municipal.
My name is Adongo Alfred, Municipal Finance Officer.
Usman Fatau, Internal Auditor.
Thank you for coming. You have one issue in the Common Fund Report, paragraph 488. Honorable Sampson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. There's this rehabilitation of MCG, Health Directorate Navrongo. You were supposed to use 7 months to complete it. At the time of the audit report, only 32% complete. What is the status now?
Honorable Chair, the structure has been completed, handed over. And it's in use.
Auditors, can you confirm this?
Honorable Chair, project completed, handed over, and currently in use.
We'll now go to the IGF report, paragraph 616. It's Kasena Nankana Municipal. The other one is Kasena Nankana West. Do we have the Kasena Nankana West here? So they'll be coming later. All right, so the other one, 616. Is on failure to withhold taxes on allowances and ex gratia, 3,755. But for you, that is the amount. Have you been able to remit this money to GRA?
Honorable Chair, we've been able to resolve that problem.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, there is no evidence to that effect.
Do you have the evidence with you here?
Yes.
Kindly give them to the auditors for verification after you are discharged. Okay. After you are discharged. All right, so that will be all for you. You are discharged. Give the evidence to the auditors. Let's have Daffiama-Bussie-Issa. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
I am Nasiruddin Fadlullah, District Finance Officer.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Nadi Imoro Sanda, the DC for Daffiama-Bussie-Issa.
My name is Achulo Mumuni Napado, the District Coordinating Director.
Thank you very much. You have 2 issues in the Common Fund reports. The first one, paragraph 534, ranking member will take it.
Thank you, Chairman. You have one project which is abandoned, a 3-unit classroom block at Duang. This was started in 2021, and it is still not completed. Has it been completed now?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Is it in use?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Thank you, Chairman.
Next one, paragraph 543, Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And this one is on a grounded skip track. You were supposed to inform Zoomline about this track so that he will fix it. Has this recommendation been complied with?
Yes, Honorable Chair. We wrote about 3 different letters to Zoomlion in respect of the grounded skip track. But as we speak, we are yet to hear from them.
When was the last time you wrote to them?
The last letter was on the 6th of December 2023.
Auditors, is that what the situation is?
Honorable Chair, yes, 3 letters have been sent to Zoomlion, but it's yet to comply with those recommendations, and the script, this is still lying fallow without being fixed.
All right, Chairman.
Let's move to the IGF report. You don't have anything in the IGF report. All right, so it means that the company did not respond to the letters you have written to them to come and fix the truck, but they continue to receive the money from the administrator of Common Fund. Clerk, take note of this. It's one of the issues that we'll be talking about all the time. That'll be all for you. You're discharged.
Thank you.
Let's have Lambussie. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, I'm Naluri George Gerard, the DC for Lambussie.
I am Omar Issa, District Coordinating Director.
I am Abdelwahab Idrisu, Assistant Internal Auditor.
Mariam Osman, District Finance Officer.
Thank you. You're welcome. You have 2 issues in the IGF report. No infraction in the Common Fund report. So, paragraph 643, Honorable Samson will take it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. DC, you have one general counterfeit receipt book with one Ibrahim. And you were asked to retrieve the book and account to the assemble. Have you done that?
Yes, Honorable Chair. JCR has been retrieved as recommended.
And the amount involved was recovered?
Use the mic, put it on.
It's not stable.
It's stable. What did you do to it before it's stable now?
The amount has also been retrieved and paid into the coffers of the assembly.
This audit service, can you confirm this?
Honorable Chair, the recommendation has been complied with. Thank you.
Chairman, we are done.
The next one, paragraph 647, Honorable Ennis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr.
Honorable
Chairman.
Chair, I think we have just one infraction.
Well, you might be right. Auditors, paragraph 647. Which district is that? I made it Lambussie because it followed you, and there was no indication about a district in it, so that is why I gave it to you. And I made an asterisk to it, so you might be right. But let me find out from the audited first.
Honorable Chair, that instruction is for Sissala West.
Lambussie, you are discharged.
Thank you.
Sissala West. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Foka Mahamoud, Sissala West District Chief Executive.
Alhassan M. Kamara, District Auditor, Sissala West.
Bob Clement, Finance Officer.
Try your own word to be stable.
Ahmed Hambal is my name, District Internal Auditor.
Okay, thank you. So, in the Common Fund reports, you have 3 infractions. The first one is paragraph 534. And it's about delayed or abandoned projects. Sissala West, you have, I think, 2 projects. Construction of 3 unit classroom blocks with ancillary facility at Niato. Then construction of nurses bungalow at Golu. No, there's, these 2. What is the status of this project now? Have they been completed and in use?
Honorable Chairman, in the case of the 3-unit classroom block at Niato, the contractor is on site. He's currently working at the site, and we've produced evidence to the auditors. And in the case, in respect of the nurses bungalow, we have contacted the current member of parliament, and he requested the District West engineer to give him the estimates of what is needed to complete the job.
Was the project not on contracts? Was it a contractor who was doing it up to the 98% completion level?
Yes, Honorable Chair, this particular project was started at the time of Honorable Amidu Suleiman when he was the member of parliament. And when he exited, it was never continued. So when this matter came up, we contacted the current member of parliament, and he agreed to take it up and then.
Who is the current MP?
Honorable Mohammed Suparu.
Subaru, okay.
Yes.
It's almost completed, 98%. So what is left will be what? Can you describe the structure?
Yes, as at the time that we conducted the inspection, we realized that the place has been roofed, polytank, overhead polytank supplied, tiles done, but it was left with some few windows and painting.
So, and because you started by the previous MP, the assembly don't want to do anything to it, or the MP don't want you to use the common fund to do it.
Well, Honorable Chair, I've indicated that we have contacted the current member of parliament.
No, I'm saying that, is it because the MP don't want the assembly to complete the project? That is why you have not used the common fund to do it.
Honorable Chair, as we sit, I cannot answer that. I'm not able to prefer any response to that because by then, I was not in the district, and unless I go back to the records to find out who was even the member of parliament by then.
No, it looks like you are not actually getting my point.
Yes.
A project started by member of parliament.
Yes, Honorable.
It's at 98% completion level. The assembly can decide to use part of the common fund to complete it. And I'm saying that, was there any restriction from the MP that don't use the common fund to complete my project or not? That is the question I'm asking. That is why you are not using the common fund to finish it.
Honorable Chair, I'm unable to answer this question as I sit here.
All right. So have you gotten the estimate for the current MP?
Yes, as I indicated, we have contacted him, and he asked the works engineer to go and give him estimates of what is needed to complete the.
Have you got the estimate to the MP?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
How much is the total amount needed to complete it?
It's about 27,000 thereabouts.
Apa, can you get in touch with Suparo and find out if this issue is true?
Not now.
I've asked somebody to do
Chairman,
something. They just tell me
I
that
would, with your permission, I'll step up out of the hall and call him.
Yes.
Most grateful. I would execute with alacrity.
Let's move to the next one. Paragraph 548. Non-utilization of store items received from Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development since 2021. So according to the auditors, Sissala West District received 12 items: sterilizer machine, hair dryer. Hey, there are more than 12. 12 different types of items. Sterilizer machine is 35 pieces, hair dryer 24 pieces, standing hair dryer 36, standing steamer 2 pieces, ceramic sink base 39 pieces, ceramic sink 39, screw seats 39, industrial sewing machine 3, overlock sewing machine 3, industrial iron gravity 26, hair sewing machine 25, and cutting machine 29 pieces. We have not utilized them. The recommendation is that management should distribute the item to the intended beneficiary without any further delay. Have you been able to distribute these items?
Yes, Honorable Chairman, the items have been distributed to the beneficiaries.
Auditors, are you aware that the items have been distributed to the intended beneficiaries.
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that the items have been distributed accordingly.
Okay. Your next one is paragraph 768, which is delay in utilization of District Assembly Common Fund, RFG Fund. Sissala West, the auditors have noted that you received 1.1 million Ghana cedis as your RFG fund assets June 2022 as 2020 DPAT capital grants for development projects. Now, the auditors are saying that between June and November 2022, and you did not initiate a single project in your approved RFG budgets, while the fund was in the account. There were 5 unexecuted projects approved in the budget. Now, because management initiated new project late, as at end of 2022, the RFG account had 1.2 million in it. The recommendation is that you should liaise with the Ministry of Local Government to ensure that all projects are executed in accordance with their timelines. Can you tell the committee the status of this RFG fund of 1.2, if you've been able to utilize them?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The funds has been utilized. All the 5 projects have been awarded. We procured basic medical equipment, which has been inspected by the health and handed over to them. 3-unit classroom block at Car is completed. Chips compound at Gumo. Procurement of 400 metal door decks. Drilling and mechanization of 2 number borehole and extension of electricity.
Auditors, can you confirm this?
Honorable Chair, projects in respect of the funds released have been awarded accordingly.
All right, let's go to the IGF reports. Now you have 2 issues in that. The first one, paragraph 647, Honorable Ennis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is in respect of leaflets of GCRs not accounted for. The auditors noted that there were 3 original leaflets that were torn out of the booklets with serial numbers 1659, 589, 590, and 591. The auditors recommended that you retrieve these leaflets. What has been done so far?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. When it came up during the audit, we conducted an investigation. The original leaflet could not be retrieved from the revenue collector. So management took an action by calculating the average of the used GCR for him to pay average per leaflet of the JCR. So the amount has been paid and it has been fully accounted for.
The auditors recommended you report to Ghana Police. Has that been done?
Honorable Chair, no.
And why so?
Honorable Chair, During the audit, I, in person, was not there. I came and met the issue in the management letter and the Auditor General's report. And they called the guy, the revenue collector, they queried him, but the police, as I indicated by the auditors, was not done. We didn't report to the police. The reason they gave is that it's hardly to come by revenue collectors. It's hardly to come by at our locations where we are. So it will be something that will deter the other people, but he must be punished. He must be punished. So he paid 3 times of the leaflet, and he was warned that the next time something like that has happened, he will be handed over to the police and sacked.
How much did he pay?
He paid each leaflet 100 Ghana cedis.
Can you, because what this leaflet can be used for could be more than the 100 Ghana cedis that was charged. So, and did you give this feedback to the auditors when they requested that you make a report to the police?
No.
Yes. Auditors, do you have anything to say on this?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm the payment of 300 Ghana cedis by the revenue collector. That's all that we can
How
say.
much?
300 Ghana cedis. Okay. That's 100 per leaflet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
But this 100 per leaflet is the average they themselves computed. Did you confirm that the average indeed is 100 per leaflet?
Honorable Chair, we confirmed.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one, which is the last one for Sissala West. It's paragraph 5, 652. It's on casual workers pay below minimum wage rates. So there were 20 casual workers who were supposed to be paid about 87,674. But the actual amount you paid them was 35,612. The amount below the wage, the minimum wage, of 52,062. Now, the auditors are saying that payment of salary below minimum wage could lead to poor staff morale and could also result in legal tussle. They recommended to management to ensure that casual workers of the assembly are paid at least the minimum wage. Before I put a question to you, auditors, is it for future or it affect what you found? Because if you are saying that the assembly should pay casual workers at least the minimum wage, are you talking about the subsequent payments or the one that they short pay them?
Honorable Chair, we were talking of the subsequent payment.
The subsequent payment, okay. Now, have you complied with this recommendation of the auditor?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we have complied with the audit directives.
So, how many casual workers do you have now?
So, currently, as per the audit report, there were 21, and then we were paying them 100 cedis per casual worker. But when the audit infraction came, we increased the payment by 150 Ghana cedis to each casual worker.
So,
right now,
so each casual worker is receiving how much now?
250 Ghana cedis.
Per month?
Yes, per month.
So you were paying the worker for 30 days work, 100 Ghana cedis.
100 Ghana cedis.
Hey, you too.
So, Honorable Chair, sometimes it's the ability to pay. The ability to pay. The IGS level sometimes is always low, so it's always difficult to meet.
If it's the ability to pay, why did you employ more casual workers? Eh? Well, or are they party people?
No.
If they're not party people, are you sure?
Yes, please, Honorable.
So now the 250, is the 250 now the minimum wage?
It's not up to the required minimum
Then you're
wage,
not complying with the recommendation.
Honorable, the bottleneck is the ability to pay, generating the revenue to meet the required 350 also. That is what we are now.
These casual workers, are they revenue collectors?
No, they are not. Cleaners and then watchmen, thereabout. They are not revenue collectors. We don't have any established revenue collector there. All of them are commission earners.
Okay.
So they are not part of it.
So the revenue collectors are commission revenue collectors.
Exactly.
So it depends on what you bring.
Yes, Chair.
You take a percentage.
Yes, Honorable.
So you'll be cited again in the next report. You come here again to respond. This is serious. Now, let's go back to the nurses' bungalow. You say you wrote to the MP or you discussed with the MP. What did you do? Did you discuss with the MP and he agreed to do the work to complete it, or you wrote to him?
Honorable Chair, we discussed with the Member of Parliament and subsequently wrote to him.
Did he respond to your letter?
Not yet, Honorable Chair.
Okay, I have a copy of the letter here. Notification of uncompleted nurses' quarters at Golu Hospital. The issue relating to an uncompleted nurses' quarters at the Golu Hospital under the MP Common Fund has been revisited. This is to request from you to consider using part of your MP Common Fund to facilitate the completion and eventual handing over of the projects. Please kindly find attached estimates for the completion of the project for your study and necessary directives. This was sent on the 3rd of April, 2024. So this letter, it's as a result of your invitation to appear before this committee. So there is no indication that the MP has agreed to do the work, because he has not responded to this yet. You see? You have to get in touch with the MP again for a confirmation, or he should respond to your letter, whether he will do it or not. Or, yeah, that's all he should do. If he will do it, fine, then he will commit, he will give you the directive to use his common fund to do it. But if he will not, then the Assembly should think about allocating money from your resources to complete it. Is that okay? All right, so that'll be all for you. You are discharged. Let's have Wa West. Wa West. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
My name is Halitu Yusuf, Head of Works Department, Wa West.
Abdullah Ramatu, Internal Auditor.
Yango Garu Crispin, the District Coordinating Director.
Vida de Orete, the DC.
Adam K. Said, District Finance Officer.
Thank you very much for coming. You have a number of issues in the Common Fund report. The first one is paragraph 510. Honorable Bauer will take it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Wa West. The first infraction is that you made payments on 26 PVs, 23 from the main Assembly Common Fund account, and then 3 from the MP's account, without passing through the GIFMIS system. And you know, without passing payments through the GIFMIS system, you could abuse the system. What is the position now? Because you were at the recommendation was that the coordinating director and the finance officer, you are to inform the GIFMIS secretariat anytime that you had challenges with the system and you could not make payment through the system. So what is the situation now?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. It has been ratified. It has to do with third-party setup in the system. But thank God it has been done now.
Auditors, can you confirm whether they've desisted from this practice of payment outside the system? Honorable Chair, the GIFMIS platform is now being used. Mr. Chairman, that would be awful.
The next one, paragraph 524, Honorable Isaac Opogo.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, 524 is a failure to refund borrowed PWD fund. You borrowed an amount of 40,000 Ghana cedis from the PWD fund into the IGF account. The recommendation from the auditors is that the said transfer should be reversed. Have you been able to reverse the transfer?
Yes, Honorable Chair. It was refunded on 25th April 2023.
Auditors, are you able to confirm that?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Chairman, the mic is not stable. It's becoming stable now. The inflection has been rectified.
Paragraph 553, Honorable Apak.
Hey, Mike, be stable. Chairman, the matter at hand is to do with overpayment to a supplier. According to the auditors, the Wild West District Assembly procured 80 bags of 50 kg and 120 bags of 25 kg sugar at a cost of 47,800 from Nabali Enterprise, my small grandfather enterprise in Wali. It was noticed that the prices for the 25 kg were overstated, leading to an overpayment of 13,500. You have been asked to recover the overpaid 13,500. Have you done that?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have done so with an undertaking with him. The fact of the matter is that we owed him, the total contract price was about 45,000. And as at the time of the audit, it was only 20,000 that we paid. So as part of the recommendation, it was that we should draw his attention to that, and then he make an undertaking so that subsequent payment, we pay him less that amount, and that has been done, sir. Thank you.
Auditors, this is the explanation. They did admit to you what the overpricing, but as has been narrated, they owed him, they had not paid him the full amount. So subsequent payments were to be minus the overpaid 13,000 per your records. Have you seen any evidence to the current arrangement?
Honorable Chair, what happens was that prices was overstated. After drawing the attention of that overpayment of 13,500, the supplier has now given them a letter indicating that subsequent payment should be reduced by that amount. Thank you.
And you've seen a copy of that letter?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Mr. Chairman, I think the issue is handled.
All right. The next one is paragraph 559. Payment of VAT without invoice. The auditors noted that 2 assemblies pay a total amount of 412,000 to suppliers for goods and services, but did not obtain VAT invoice, even though the payments included VAT components amounting to 22,871 Ghana cedis. For that of Wa West, there are 11 PVs, and the VAT component is 5,141.40. The recommendation is that the amount should be recovered from the payees and same pay to GRA. Have you been able to do so?
Honorable Chair, yes. We have retrieved it from the suppliers and paid to the Auditor General Recoveries account.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
The next one is paragraph 563. Failure to withhold tax. And for Wa West, you made 3 payments, and the tax component is 1,140 Ghana cedis. You failed to withhold it. The recommendation is that the coordinating director and the finance officer should pay this amount to the Auditor General Recovery account. Have you been able to do so?
Honorable Chair, yes, we have done that to the Auditor General Recoveries account.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Let's go to the IGF report, paragraph 630. Honorable Ajay Boatin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. 630 relates to revenue not accounted for. And in the case of Wa West, two collectors failed to account for 3,659.60. The recommendation was that you were to retrieve these monies. Has it been done?
Honorable Chair, yes. The amount has been retrieved from the two collectors and paid to the Auditor General Recoveries accounts as directed by the auditors. Thank you.
Can the auditors confirm for us?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Chairman, that will be all.
Paragraph 634, Honorable Bauer.
Thank you, Chairman. Wawes, in 2022, you budgeted to collect an amount of 158,566 Ghana cedis. However, you were able to collect only 50,175 Ghana cedis, with a variance of 108,000. Why? Why? Why this?
Honorable Chair, it has to do with lack of revenue collectors. We have the potential to collect. However, we do not have enough revenue collectors on the ground. We have only 2 on payroll. The others, we need commission collectors, and we don't have them. We have 3 area councils. We don't even have single revenue collector. So the other 2 have to run shifts, and that accounted for that, Honorable Chair.
You have the potential to collect revenue, but you don't have the manpower to collect that revenue. And so, as management of the assembly, what are you doing about that? Because if you have the potential, you should be able to harness your potential to the benefit of the district. And as you be relying always on the common fund.
Honorable Chair, what we have done is that we have employed the use of task force from the assembly. Once a while, when we have time, myself will lead a team. Then we'll go to the market to collect. And sometimes we use the assembly members, especially cattle census collection. So these are the other ones we have been using. However, we have gone to the radio stations, sensitize and inform people about the vacancies that exist in terms of revenue collectors for us to get people. Unfortunately, people are running away because of that one is hard to earn. The amount you collect, you are entitled to 20%. So sometimes you go to a market and you collect, let's say 200 Ghana cedis. You are entitled to only 40 Ghana cedis, and the youth are not being enthused about it, Honorable Chair. But we are doing our best.
So I believe in 2023, the story will not be the same.
Honorable Chair, yes.
Auditors, can you brief us whether subsequent collections are now, they now collect, what they budgeted for?
Honorable Chair, the 2023 audit is ongoing, so we cannot confirm any figure now. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, they are doing their best, and that subsequently we will not see this infraction again.
How? Do you now manufacture the revenue collectors?
No.
If you don't have them, then the problem will still be there.
As I've mentioned, I said we have intensified our way of collecting. We are going to the radio stations to announce.
Yeah, but we need people to collect the revenue.
Yes, the new assembly members, they have taken up at their area council level that they will support.
Okay. So you are hoping that assembly members will do the work. Okay. That's fine. That will be all for you. And want to thank you for coming. You are discharged.
Thank you.
Laura Municipal. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
My name is Kunzi Samson Kwe, internal auditor.
I am John Adongo, coordinating director.
Jacob Dare is my name, the MC.
Sonana Francis, finance officer.
Thank you very much for coming. You have two issues in the Common Fund reports. Paragraph 510, Honorable Ajay Boatin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is related to payment outside the GIFMIS platform. And that you made 3 payments amounting to 31,410.42 without the use of the platform. And you explained that you had challenges with the network. So what is the situation now? Have we been able to address those challenges?
Honorable Chair, we have been able to address those challenges in liaison with the GIFMIS Secretariat.
So can auditors confirm whether they are now using the GIFMIS platform?
Honorable Chair, they are using it, but the problem is that they still have network challenges, so it's not wholly used.
So that was what was advised, that you should contact the Secretariat with a view to looking for their support to address the particular issue. Have we done that?
Honorable Chair, we have done that. But what the auditor is saying is equally true. But those challenges have been reduced drastically. It comes intermittently, on and off. But we don't have the problem as it persisted in the past.
Chairman, they claim that the challenges have been addressed, but they still have a few problems.
Paragraph 758, Honorable Isaac.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, 758 is the same, payment outside the GIFMIS platform. And I believe the same response will be given. You made a number of payments, 5 of them, amounting to 13,480 outside the platform. What is the situation now?
The same answer.
Same answer, I guess.
Yes, Honorable Chair.
All right, let's go to
the
IGF.
The mics. It's indeed not stable.
Which of them is not stable? Put it on, let me see.
Yeah, man, it comes off and on.
All right, the technicians will look at it. IGF reports paragraph 634 ranking. The 634 is about poor revenue performance. Laura Municipal, you budgeted to collect 650,000 Ghana cedis. You ended up collecting only 193,039 Ghana cedis, with a variance of 156,906. The recommendation, the management should take appropriate measures to ensure that revenue due to the assembly are collected and accounted for. Now tell the committee what is the current situation in terms of your revenue collection.
Honorable Chair, the district is not that endowed when it comes to IGF collection, but management, as per the recommendations by the auditors, who have put in frantic efforts, and then the situation has improved.
Who budgeted that 650,000 for you for the assembly?
Honorable Chair, I think it is management of the assembly, but we budgeted with the anticipation that we will be able to collect that amount at the end of the year. But unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. But as I said, we are making efforts to make sure that we improve.
So you didn't budget well?
It could be part of the problem, Honorable Chair.
It is. If you know your revenue sources and the trend from the previous years, that will help you to determine the amount that you budget for revenue. If you budget for 650,000 and you collect less than 200,000, then maybe you didn't budget well.
Honorable Chair, I agree with you.
So what is the budget for 2024 for revenue collection, IGF?
I think the finance officer will speak to that.
Finance officer, how much have you budgeted for 2024?
300,000.
300,000?
Yes, sir. Honorable Chair.
All right. Did you meet your budget, the target for 2023?
2023, no.
What was the budget?
The budget was the same 300.
And you got how much?
We had 182.
Oh, you are even dropping. A whole year, a municipal assembly could not raise 200,000 or 300,000 revenue. So it's a common fund. That is why you're overspending the common fund. We have made a recommendation in the past for the allocation. The government should consider the common fund allocation and the portion that should be used for recurrent. But the government have also refused to listen to our recommendation. Kofi, are you listening? The people refuse to honor our recommendation. Anything that we approve in Parliament is not to the government. Is there?
No, but they pay casual workers and this. What do you mean by this?
That's a different one.
Maybe what is different about it? Maybe shouldn't be on this.
The last one for Laura, 565, Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Laura Municipal, yours is unrecovered rent from 33 occupants, and the amount is 22,000. Have you collected this amount?
Honorable Chair, we have pursued the rent defaulters, and we have so far been able to retrieve 5,240 cedis. And we are still making efforts to make sure that we retrieve the rest of the amounts before the year ends.
22,000 in 2022. And so far, you've collected only 5,000.
Honorable Chair, there's a challenge here. Some of the rent defaulters have been posted outside the district, and we are liaising with the respective districts to get in touch with them. That is posing the difficulty, but we are not relenting in our efforts. And we'll
The rent, are they deducted at source or they pay to you direct? How did they pay it?
No, they pay locally to the assembly. They are not deducted as source.
Sir, I mean, Laura Municipal, I'm not impressed about your revenue collection. I'm not.
Noted, Honorable Chair. I will make sure I will improve upon it.
Auditors, could you confirm the amount they've collected, please?
Honorable Chair, out of the 22,295, only 5,240 has been collected, leaving a balance of 17,055.
Are you sure you can collect the rest of the amount?
Honorable Chair, with the measures we are putting in place, I am hopeful that we'll collect that before the end of the year.
That's not assuring. Are you sure you can collect the 17,000, yes or no?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
So we'll hold you accountable for that.
Yes, Honorable
The
Chair.
rest that you don't collect, maybe if it comes out of your salary, I'm sure you'll be able to collect pretty quick.
Yes, Honorable Chair, will not disappoint the committee.
No.
All right, that'll be all for Laura Municipal Assembly. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Now I'm going to break protocol and call Bawku Municipal. They are not part of the first people that we sworn in, so clerk will do that. For security reasons, we want to deal with them so that I can go early. Bawku Municipal.
I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee touching the matter in issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Amadou Hamza is my name, the Municipal Chief Executive.
Alhaji Mohammed Isahaku is my name. I'm the Coordinating Director.
John Paul Abalik is my name, the Municipal Finance Officer.
Thank you for coming. The Bawku Municipal, is it the same as Bawku East? It used to be.
It used to be Bawku East.
It's now Bawku Municipal.
Now Bawku Municipal.
But when you registered, some of you are still using the Bawku East. That's the information we have on the list here.
I think we have registered as Bawku Municipal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from the municipal, we don't have the east again.
There is only Bawku West and Bawku Municipal.
Yeah, we have west. So what we have on the list here as Bawku is actually the municipal. All right, thank you. So you have two issues in the Common Fund report. The first one is paragraph 488. It's on delay or abandoned projects. So for Bawku Municipal, you have two projects: construction of fence wall and renovation of slaughterhouse. Actually, one project. It's at 90% completion rate. Have you been able to complete it?
Mr. Chairman, we've been able to complete it.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, the project has been completed.
All right, paragraph 493, ranking.
Yeah, Bawku Municipal, 1 3-bedroom nurses accommodation. Project was supposed to be completed on the 10th of January 2022. And has it been completed?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, it has been completed.
Is it in use?
It's in use.
Okay.
Both projects are in use.
All right. Can the auditors confirm whether these projects have been?
Honorable Chair, the project is in use now.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman.
All right, that'll be all for Bawku Municipal. You are discharged. So now come back to the original list. Let's have Nandom. Nandom. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Nero Raymond, the MCE.
And my name is Esther Abachin, the coordinating director.
Salvo Muniz, my name, internal auditor. Pascal Naiba Irecha, finance officer.
Thank you for coming. You have about 5 issues in the Common Fund report. The first one is a payment outside Give Me's platform. You make a total of 95 PVs. And the amount is 722,453.87 Ghana cedis without using the platform. The recommendation is that the coordinating director and the finance officer should notify the secretariat of GiveMe's so that the challenges that you are facing from using the system should be rectified. Have you done so?
Yes, Your Honor, we wrote to that effect.
You wrote?
Yes, sir.
Have they responded?
Yes, please.
So they came to fix the problem?
No, we had 2 issues. Capacity due to staff attraction and then network challenges. So for the capacity aspect, we referred to the regional controller. And then they set aside one officer. In case there are changes, we let them come and then take the new officer through. For the network, we were placed under the e-government network infrastructure project under NITA. But that one is not also even helping. but it's better than before.
So the year in contention here, were you able to process some of your PVs
We did.
through the system?
We did.
But is the 95 that you were not able to process through the system?
Yes, please.
So you are still processing outside the system?
No, no. For now, no.
Now you are processing using the platform?
System. Yes, sir.
Okay. Auditors, can you confirm that?
Honorable Chair, the GiftMate platform is now being used to process their documents.
So we don't expect that you'll be cited for this again, especially for 2023 reports or 2024 reports. Which of them?
2023.
2023, you'll not be cited for this?
Yes, we will not.
Okay, that's fine. The next one is paragraph 559. It's on payment of VAT without invoice. The VAT component is 17,730. Have you recovered the money from the suppliers?
Everything has been recovered and paid to GRA.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Your next one is failure to withhold tax. For Nandom, the tax component is 15,670.76. The recommendation is to recover from the amount the coordinating director and the finance officer should pay this amount to Auditor General Recovery Account. Have you done so?
Yes, Your Honor.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm an amount of 5,430 remitted, leaving a balance of 10,240.
Do you have evidence of the balance, remittance of the balance?
Yes, please.
Okay, you give it to the auditors after your discharge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For reconciliation. The next one is paragraph 758.
Misapplication. That's what this is. He added the first gift next to the other one.
The paragraph 758 again is payment outside Give Me. So
yes.
We've had a response already.
Okay.
Then paragraph 6763. Misapplication of funds. Nandom Municipal. You transfer money from the DACF RFG to DACF. Then that's 27,377. Then at another time you transferred 19,759.33, giving a total of 47,137 from the RFG account to DACF account. The recommendation is that you should return the money to the RFG account so that you can use it for the intended purpose without further delay. Have you done so?
Yes, Your Honor.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, the amount has been refunded.
That'll be all for Nandom. You don't have anything in the IGF report, so you are discharged.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's have Bolgatanga Municipal. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
I'm Baba Francis Ndedago. I'm the HR.
Daniel Achilo, engineer.
Isaac Mohammed, internal auditor.
James Musa, coordinating director.
Rex Asanga, municipal chief executive.
James Anaba, finance officer.
Thank you for coming. You have two issues in the Common Fund reports. The first one, paragraph 488, and the issue is about delay stroke abandoned projects. And for Bolgatanga Municipal, the project is construction of one number chips compound at Kulbia. And it's about 36.34% complete. Kindly tell the committee the status of this project.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I would like the engineer to take this issue up.
Engineer.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Those projects have been terminated and then repackaged under SOCO for award.
The project has been terminated, repackaged for award. So have you gone through the procurement process? Which stage are you now in the procurement process?
Yes, sir. Currently, we have put it in the procurement plan. SOCO people have come to do their feasibility study, and they have given us the go-ahead. So the tender documents have been prepared for us to advertise. Thank you.
Tell her, what is SOCO?
It's Gulf of Guinea Social Cohesion Projects.
Gulf of Guinea Social
Cohesion.
What? Cohesion. Social Cohesion Project.
Yes, sir.
SOCO. Okay, those of us who don't know, we have learned something new today. Gulf of Guinea Social Cohesion Project, SOCO. Auditors, can you confirm the stage they have reached now?
Honorable Chair, the initial contract was terminated and the various packages which we are aware. As to whether the contract has been re-awarded to any person, that one we can confirm.
Oh, they said they are now going to advertise.
Okay.
All right. The next one is paragraph 505. It's failure to obtain VAT invoice. So, Bolga Municipal, the VAT component for that transaction is 4,150.42. The recommendation is to recover the money and pay to GRA. Have you?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Internal auditor will take this issue up.
Thank you so much. The VAT receipts were recovered from the suppliers.
I didn't hear you well.
I said the VAT receipts were recovered from the suppliers.
Were recovered from the supplier?
Yes, please.
And shown to the auditors?
Yes.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm the recovery of the VAT receipts.
All right, let's go to the IGF report. Paragraph 603 of the IGF report. Honorable Isaac.
Thank you, Chairman. 603, Bolgatanga, is about uncollected revenue. And 9,300 Ghana cedis is outstanding in the form of rent. Have you been able to collect the said rent from the occupants?
Can I answer?
Are you
Okay,
lost?
Thank you very much. We are lost. As the question that you've asked has not come to our attention for redress, Honorable Chair.
Paragraph 603, uncollected revenue. And it's about rent, 9,300.
Do you have a copy of this report there, IGF? That is...
This has to do with Public Works Department.
Yes.
It is not, It's not Bolaga Municipal Assembly.
Is it not under you?
No.
But is under what? Public Works Department.
Municipal,
Bolgatanga
Municipal, PWD.
They say Bolagatanga Municipal dash Public Works Department.
Is the Public Works Department not under
Is
the
it different?
Assembly?
No.
It's under the RCC.
Yes, please.
Auditors, at the regional capital, those departmental heads are under the regional coordinating council instead of the municipal assembly. So if we're to be a municipal assembly, not a regional capital, these PWD would have been under you, right? Is that the case? They would have been under you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What we only have urban roads under us.
Okay.
And PWD, then highways, they are the regional level. Thank you. No, thank you.
Well, so we'll flag this one. All right, let's go to paragraph 607. It's the same. There is one rent revenue, PWD, but there is one public toilets fees, 5,510 has not been accounted for. Have you accounted for that one?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, it has been recovered.
Okay. Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, they've been able to recover 4,510, leaving a balance of 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Do you have evidence of the additional recovery?
Yes.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Chairman,
when you are
yes, sir.
discharged, you give it to the auditor for reconciliation.
Thank you.
All right, paragraph 620. Payment of unearned salary. Bolga Municipal, 2 staff were paid between January and September 2022. Total amounts 10. Amount unearned 26,504.05. The people involved, one on retirement, the other on vacation of posts. The recommendation is to recover the money from the staff and pay same to government. Have we recovered the 26,504?
On which it has been recovered.
Auditors, can you confirm for us?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm an amount of 25,157 Ghana cedis, leaving a balance of 1,347 unrecovered.
Do you have evidence of that one also?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Okay.
It's in here.
All right, so after you are discharged, kindly give those evidence to the auditors for verification. All right, that'll be all for you. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Now, we'll have the next batch of the assemblies to take the oath, and that'll be the last batch. Kasena Nankana West, come forward to take the oath. If you hear the name of your assembly, step forward to take the oath. Kasena Nankana West, Garu District, Bolgatanga East, Nabdam District, Pusiga, Tempane, Builsa South, and Builsa North. Is there any assembly I have not mentioned? If there is any assembly I did not mention, you should join them.
The Bible or Quran in your right hand, then you read your left hand. Are we set? Please say after me. I do in the name of the Almighty God. Swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee touching the matter in issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
As Nadoli Kalio taking the oath. Nadoli Kalio, are they here? Are we taking the oath? Come to the front. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Zakaria Bibata, District Finance Officer.
Catherine Lankono, District Chief Executive.
Safia Abdullahi, District Coordinating Director.
Kasim Habilu, Head of Works. Thank you for coming. You have 3 infractions in the Common Fund reports. The first one, paragraph 534. And the infraction is about delayed / abandoned projects. Nadoli Kalio districts, you have 3 projects. Construction of 2-unit KG block with resting room, 4-seater toilet, a urinal, a fence wall at, is it Kone or Cone? Kone. At Kone has been delayed. Renovation of 3 classroom blocks at Sampina, also delayed for 1 year, 3 months. And then the third one is construction of chips compound, drilling and mechanized number 1 borehole with 4-seater KVIP and urinal at Papu. Did I pronounce it well? Okay, thank you. So what is the status of these 3 projects now?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The KG block at Kone is completed, pending handing over. But the other 2 are at 95% complete.
95?
Yes, Honor.
Are the contractors for this project still on site?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Auditors, can you confirm the completion of the KG block and the ongoing project at the other 2 sites?
Honorable Chair, the KG block is completed but yet to be handed over. For the renovation of the 3 classroom blocks at Sampina and the construction of chip compound, drilling and mechanized number 1 borehole at Papu, the work is still ongoing.
The KG block, what is delaying the commissioning?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The contractor submitted a request for us to come and take over the project. Myself and my team went and inspected the project, but there were still some minor defects that he needed to correct before we can hand over. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Have you notified the contractor?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
And how soon is he going to rectify those defects?
Honorable Chair, if not for this program, we were supposed to do it this week. So we have rescheduled.
No, you are not supposed to do it. It's the contractor who will do it.
No, we are to verify whether he has done the defect.
Work.
Yes. So when we go back, we'll do that and then take over the project.
All right, so at least the work completed should be put to use as early as possible. Paragraph 539, Honorable Queenster.
Thank you, Chairman. Completed projects not put to use worth 183,107. The projects are 2. Nadoli construction of chips compound with KVIP and urinal and extension, and then connection of electricity and drilling and mechanized borehole. What state is it? What state are these projects?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Please, all the projects are now in use. They are in use.
Can you confirm for us, auditors, please?
Honorable Chair, all the projects are now in use.
Thank you, Chairman. The projects are in use.
Thank you. The last one for Nadoli Kalio under the Common Fund is paragraph 774. Now, paragraph 774 is also completed project not in use. Nadoli Kalio, you have 2 projects cheap compound at Samatigu, and then KG classroom with resting room at Toyoga. Toyoga, are they in use now?
Yes.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, they are in use.
Okay. So, in the IGF report, Nadole Kalio is not cited, so that will be all for you. You are discharged. Garu. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
My name is Nantoma Fuseni, the District Finance Officer for Garu District Assembly.
And I'm Al-Hassan Suleiman, a District Coordinating Director, Garu District Assembly.
Thank you for coming. You have one issue in the Common Fund Report, paragraph 488, Honorable Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now, Garu District, you have one project that is 11 months delayed at the time of the audit, 77% complete. Is a construction of a health district health directorate. What is the status of this project now?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The project is ongoing with painting in progress. We are told by close of day tomorrow, Wednesday, 17th April, the painting will be done. The project will be handed over for use.
The painting, is that the last thing that has to be done?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Can the auditors confirm, please?
Honorable Chair, at the time of our statement, the project, like the contractor is here to go to site, so as to whether they are painting or not, we cannot confirm.
Honorable Chair, the contractor is on site.
When did the contractor come?
The contractor assumed site about 3 weeks ago.
Well, it was 3 weeks ago. That
Yes,
was when you knew you were coming here. And then that's when you invited the contractor to come. Isn't that so? All right. Our auditors will go and verify. All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well noted, Chairman.
Let's go to the IGF report, paragraph 603, ranking.
We were not here. I won't give you any job again.
Garu, okay. Garu, uncollected revenue. The amount in your case is 16,322 cedis. Have you collected the amount now?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Can the auditors confirm that the money has been collected?
Honorable Chair, confirm.
Thank you, Chairman.
Last one for Garu. Paragraph 611, Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now, this one is insufficient revenue collection. You have 3 collectors, and you pay them 56,415. and what they collect for you is 11,737. So 44,678 down the drain. And what they are telling us is all three revenue collectors blame their anomaly on the unwillingness of business operators to pay their levies. What are we doing about this?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Management has instituted a task force which has since been on the ground. We have also put up a strong supervision and monitoring team which are on the revenue collectors, and I can assure you that collection for 2023 has improved as compared to that of 2022, and we expect 2024 to even be more than that of 2023 based on the structures we have put in place.
So what you gave me is a political answer. You pay people 56,000 and they bring in 11,000. What are you doing? How far is the improvement now? How much are they collecting now?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, there were some structural challenges with the IGF collection when we took over. And so,
can you break it down to normal English? The structural, and I don't understand.
Yes, we have only three, in fact, collectors who are on government payroll, and these are the very three that are being referred to. And they were not given, in terms of targets, they were not given specific areas they were supposed to collect based on which you can hold them accountable for their collections. And so upon our taking over, we needed to do some restructuring. One, to have targets set for them based on the areas of collections we are assigning to them. Two, there wasn't an effective monitoring system which would ensure that whatever they are doing, there is somebody watching or their back as to whether they are doing the right thing or not. So we have to institute that monitoring team to be able to go after whatever they are doing. Aside that, we also had some bit of a challenge when it comes to the security in Garu. The spillover of the security issue in Bawku has affected Garu. That also contributed to our ability to go into the field to be able to collect enough revenue. So these were some of the issues that we were faced with in 2022 when we came to the district. And with what we have done so far, I'm very hopeful, based on the collection in 2023, that 2024, there will be massive improvement in the collection.
Sir, are they collecting more than their pay? That is all I want to know.
Yes, currently, Mr. Chairman, for the figures we have, they are collecting as is expected of them.
No, that's not what I ask you. Let me break it down. Are they collecting more than they are being paid?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Can the auditors confirm that, please?
Honorable Chair, we cannot confirm that. All that we can say is that Jonah Hassan Ayibila has been released to the Upper East Regional Coordinating Council. That's what we can confirm.
Honorable Chair, Jonah was one who did not want to cooperate with the new structures we instituted to get the mobilization going on. And his performance was drawing the overall performance of the three collectors. So we released him to the RCC for reposting. Sally and Memuna too have recorded improved collections, and the 2023 performance of our IGF will indicate.
You see, if you look at the other one, Memunatu, you paid her 16,000, and she didn't collect even 1 peswa. Sir, 16,000, she didn't even collect 1 peswa.
I guess it should be in the case of Jonah.
Jonah was paid 20,000 and he collected 5,000.
I think there should be something wrong somewhere. It's Jonah we are aware of.
And there's something really wrong somewhere.
It's Jonah we are aware of who really we had an issue, who wasn't collecting.
All those things you said, they didn't institute whatever. You, the management, you as the one supposed to do that. Chairman, I think this is something else.
But Memuna 2 is a higher revenue inspector. Now, the report says that the salary paid to her was 16,009 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos. And she didn't collect any revenue. But you are disputing that.
Mr. Chairman, per the records we have, she's been collecting. And as of 2022, she did collected revenue. It is Sally, Juna, who wasn't collecting. So I guess there will be the need for us to do some reconciliation on that.
Accountant, you said that they have now improved in their collection. And can you give us the amount they collected in 2023?
Well, if the committee will permit, we may have to go back and get the records.
Accountant, you are coming to answer this question. And your answer is that they have improved in the collection. Didn't you expect that we can ask this question? It's very obvious. Didn't you expect that?
I expected that the question would come, but as to the exact
But
figures,
you didn't expect to bring the answer.
In terms of figures, specifics to each of the collectors is what.
Then what is the basis of your saying that they have improved now?
Yeah,
what's the basis?
Based on our total collection in 2023.
How much was the total collection in 2023?
2023 we made close to 100,000. 2022 was about 60-something thousand.
No, but you're talking about total collection in 2022. As far as these records are saying, it's 11,000. So why are you saying 60,000?
I'm making reference to general collection, total collection.
See, sometimes some of you think we don't know anything. We are coming to answer this specific question. So let's talk about this specific issue. We are not asking about your general collection. And you don't think it was a reasonable question that somebody asked you, how much have they collected now for 20 days? Especially when you are saying that they have improved tremendously. It was not an unexpected question. Yeah. You should give us at least some respect.
Honorable Chair, we've taken serious note of this issue.
But accountant, I hate to say it this way, but you seem to have more excuses than answers. That is where the problem is at Garu. You seem to have more excuses than answers. Maybe write a book on excuses and I'll read it.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Colleagues, in our previous report, we made a strong recommendation for government to consider not employing revenue collectors for the assemblies. It is because at the end of the month, they are paid their salaries. So whether they collect revenue or not, they don't care. If it's commission-based, they will work harder, bring in more revenue, and their commission will be high. But because they are not commission collectors, they don't care. So in future, we will continue to make that recommendation. In future, the assemblies, you'll be employing your own revenue collectors and pay them based on what they collect. It will be better that way. Because the last time when we worked, about millions of cedis were paid to revenue collectors. But what they brought in terms of revenue for the assemblies was less than 30% of what government paid them. It was very bad. So that will be all for Garu. And you are discharged.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Chairman.
Honorable.
let's have Nabdam. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
I'm Kator Bernard, District Internal Auditor.
I'm Saka Mafus, District Budget Officer.
And I'm Agnes, the District Chief Executive.
I'm Rosina Lamesi Musa, District Coordinating Director.
Abdul Halim Zakaria, District Finance Officer.
Thank you very much for coming. You have one issue in the Common Fund and then another one in the IGF. So the Common Fund first, paragraph 476, Honorable Ajay Boating.
Thank you, Chairman. This failure to allocate resources to the substructures. You had as much as 1.1 million. You were supposed to release 22,906 to your substructures, but you failed to do that. What is the current situation? Have you subsequently released those monies to them?
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The amount has been located to them.
There's a difference between allocation and release.
The amount
Have you released the amount of money to them?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been released.
Can the auditors confirm for us?
Honorable Chair, they have released the amounts to the substructures.
Chairman, that will be all. They have released the monies to the substructures.
All right. Let's go to the IGF, paragraph 607, Honorable NS.
Thank you, Chairman. Unaccounted revenue. So for Nandom, there was rents, rates, and fees to the tune of 13,334, and only 12,263 was accounted for, leaving a difference of 1,071 Ghana cedis. The auditors recommended that these amounts be recovered from the revenue collectors. Can you tell us where we are in terms of the recovery?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been recovered from the revenue collector.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the auditors have confirmed. Yes.
All right, so that will be all for Nabdam. You are discharged.
Thank you very much.
Let's have Builsa South. Builsa South. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Hello. Amin Muhammad Baba, Coordinating Director, Builsa South.
Abdelbasit Zubairu, Finance Officer.
Where is the Chief Executive?
I think he just stepped out, so
Okay.
he's calling him.
Has he taken the oath already?
Yes, please.
Okay. We'll start when he joins us. We'll hear from there. Builsa South. In the common fund, we have 4 issues. The first one, paragraph 472. Honorable Apak.
Most grateful. It's a day of destiny. Builsa South, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
As you know, I'm your member of parliament, so we'll tread cautiously. Mr. Chairman, the issue is payment not fully accounted for. And in the case of Builsa South, the auditors have quoted 9 PVs. The corresponding amount is 42,710. Amount accounted for 30,885. And the outstanding amount is 11,825. The recommendation is that this difference be collected and paid into the Auditor General's recovery account. Has this been done?
Honorable Chair, it has been done.
Auditors, can you confirm that the difference of 11,825 Ghana cedis has been paid into your account?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that the outstanding amount has already been paid into Auditor General's account. Thank you.
Most grateful, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Your next infraction is paragraph 488. It's a delay stroke abandoned project. And for Builsa South, you have a renovation of 6-unit classroom block at Fumbisi Preparatory Primary School. The project is only 25% complete. What is the status of the project now?
Honorable Chair, it's now about 50%. However, the contract has been terminated.
So after termination, what happened?
We have repackaged it for Soko.
Soko?
Yes, please.
I forgot the Gulf of Guinea, what?
Social cohesion.
Social cohesion. Hey. I always forget. Let me write it down. Gulf of Guinea. Social cohesion.
Yeah.
Social cohesion what?
Cohesion.
That's all. Social cohesion.
Yes.
Gulf of Guinea social cohesion.
Yeah. Projects.
Social cohesion project.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Soko. Mm. So where have you reached now for the procurement process, the stage that you have reached?
Yeah. There's a team that comes around or goes around the districts. If you have such a problem, they will come into it. That's the Soko team. So currently, they have come to do the feasibility studies so that it will be captured in the coming year. The phase 1 has already taken off. We are not talking of phase 2. And inshallah, phase 2, it will be part of it.
So now we are placing all our hope now on Soko.
That is where we have reliable funding, sir.
So the common fund is not reliable?
It's not common these days, sir.
we have paid up to.
I like the term, the common fund is no more common.
Chairman, the only outstanding one is the fourth quarter.
Let me come.
So how can it not be common?
Mr. Chairman, if I may come in. Okay.
Yes, please do.
Yes, the common fund has been coming.
The common fund is common.
It comes, but you see, because of a lapse of time, the values on these projects have gone up.
Yeah.
Relative to the amounts that we receive. And so if we want to wait to use common fund to complete them, we may take a longer period in completing such projects. And in reviewing them, it means that the figure will go up. And that will also put a huge burden.
That is why the coordinating director say that it is no more common. So that description fits per...
Honorable Chairman, common is when it's not visible, but it's
that's your definition.
Accountant, you say the common fund is not common. No, coordinating director. Have you?
Yes,
what's the last common fund you have received?
Oh, just last week.
No, what is the last one? Is it the last quarter or
the
first
quarter?
Eh?
Fourth quarter, sir.
Fourth quarter?
Yes, sir. Of last year.
But you know that the common fund is paid in arrears. So please, I didn't ask you to answer for him. The common fund is paid in arrears. Is that not the case? Is that not the case?
Honorable, they didn't pay any arrears.
No, common fund is paid in arrears. Is that not the case?
Yes, please.
And so we have just ended the first quarter. So by law, you get your first quarter maybe in the, April, May. So if you say common fund is not common these days, you are not being fair to the system.
No.
Thank you, Chairman.
No, but you are assuming that the meaning of not being common means that it is not paid for. No.
Explain what is not common.
Honorable Chair, that's not what I mean.
They have explained already. But
it's not about the payment.
By the time it comes, the value of the project has gone up.
Exactly.
So it can do later. That is why you say it's no more common.
And that's the meaning of it's not common these days.
Of course.
Hi. Yes, Chairman.
Chairman, it took a lot of noise.
Yeah.
A lot of noise we made for this payment to be effective. A lot of noise, including your own common fund.
It was unnecessary.
Your own common fund.
It was
Order. Mutala, when you were not here, the place was quiet. Now let's go to the next one. Builsa South, paragraph 493. Completed project not in use. Ultramodern toilets at Fumbisi. Are you using it now?
Honorable Chair, no, sir.
What is delaying the use of the project?
Honorable Chair, that project is, how do I put it? We inherited it from our mother district. And the issue of payment was that our mother district will release whatever documents they have to us. So we will continue from there. So when we, the time they brought those documents to us to continue from there, the place had spoiled. There was a rainstorm that took over the roof, some part of it. So as we speak now, we have repackaged that one to go through Soko, which they've agreed.
Honorable Chair.
Yes,
Almighty Soko.
Honorable Chair, if I may come in before
please do.
My MP comes in. I think...
are you the DC?
Yes, please, Honorable Chair.
So you are the one he had defeated 2 times?
Yes, please.
Okay. He will defeat you again.
God is in control this time. In Builsa land, you don't floor somebody the third time. Honorable Chair, like my coordinating director said, we inherited it from the north. At the time we got the right documents to put it to use. In fact, we couldn't even tell the source of funding and all that. It took us a while to get all those documents. And by the time those documents came, the place was not fit for purpose again. Because in those days that they did it, maybe it was the usual KVIP systems that were put in place. Now we want to modernize it and make it more befitting for public use. This project is in the center of the district capital. And on market days, Fumbisi market is always flooded. So we want to give it a state-of-the-art treatment. And so we have packaged it under the SOCO project for the final finishing works to be done. So we put it to use.
All right. The MP for Builsa South.
Yes, Chair. But the auditors described the project as ultramodern. And I wonder how you would describe it as ultramodern, given the narration that has been given by the DC.
Yeah, Honorable Chair, I believe the time it was constructed, it would have qualified for that. But as development doesn't stay at one place, we are now at a different level.
No, but the auditors audited this for the 2023 report.
The caption of the contract, that's the name that was given to it. And to be honest with you, as at the time the contract was awarded, you couldn't have gotten such a toilet facility in the district.
But I wasn't asking you, actually, I was asking the auditors.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So I wanted to know why they described it as such, because they must have seen it. They must have seen it. Anyway, that you know, is just by the way. But the truth is that we truly need a public place of convenience in Fumbisi. So let's hope that SOCO will not disappoint. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Honorable Chair, SOCO will not disappoint.
Okay. Honorable DC, when you pass through Fumbisi, you are getting closer to the river. You cross the river to that.
Yeah, Mamprogumoduri district.
Yes. There is no network there for Vodafone. Are you doing something about it? I was there. I couldn't get network. I was there.
Yeah,
recently.
You are right. If you were there maybe 2 years back, there's...
No, I was there 3 days ago.
Yes, okay. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. There's improvement significantly. MTN, you couldn't even make a call with MTN or any of the other networks, but that has been resolved.
Now you have MTN there, but you don't have Vodafone.
We are listening with GIFEC to help us get some rural telephony materials that will improve on the rural networking in those communities.
There is a need for this rural network to be planted there.
Yes, Chairman, I have written to the Minister for Communication and have filed a number of questions to her on that.
Okay.
And I would agree with the DC on this. We have seen an improvement, but we still have certain spots within the constituency. It's not just where you were. If you go to my village and you go to Yipala, there is a problem there. Parts of Bedemblisi too has issues. So we are working on it. That much I agree with him on. Yeah.
All right. Good. So the next one, paragraph 501, is failure to remit taxes. Builsa South. You failed to remit 8,542.31. Have you done that now?
Honorable Chair, we have done that, and there is evidence to prove it.
Can the auditors confirm this?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that.
Good. Let's now go to the IGF reports. You have one infraction in the IGF report, paragraph 603. Uncollected revenue. And the Builsa South is rent, 2,000. Have you collected it now?
Honorable Chair, we have done that.
Auditors,
with
any
evidence to
confirmation?
back it.
Any confirmation, auditors?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that the amount has been corrected.
Thank you. That'll be all for Builsa South. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Let's have Builsa North. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
My name is Godfrey K. Bamba Bononoma, Coordinating Director.
My name is Vida Anab, the Municipal Chief Executive.
E.D. Abraham Lincoln, Internal Auditor.
Thank you for coming. You have 4 issues in the Common Fund report. The first one, paragraph 467. Honorable Samson will take it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Your issue here has to do with non-recovery of judgment debt. The amount involved is 99,818.06. According to the auditors, AESL, Balgatanga, issued an overstated certificate on the construction of 3-story assembled complex. So you paid the certificate with an additional 99,818.06. The case went to court. The court gave a ruling, and you were asked to recover the amount with interest. At the time of the audit report, your amount was not recovered. What do you have to tell the committee as you are sitting before us today?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. In fact, this has to do with enforcement of the court ruling, and steps have already been taken. In fact, we've instructed our lawyers to serve AESL a revised notice of entry of judgment, which has accordingly been done, and 1,477 Ghana cedis. That includes interest from 2011 to 2024. So this is the current state of that project, that judgment issue.
I'm not sure the demand notice alone can't you, I'm not a lawyer, but I believe with a judgment and order from the court, can somebody say that he will not pay the tax? In your situation, have you gone back to the court? Have you informed the court that they are refusing to pay the amount? Because no problem, they will be content of court.
Instructed our lawyers who have taken this step, and the step they've taken is to serve them a revised entry of the judgment. And that has increased from the 99,000 to 491,000. That is calculated from the interest in addition to the existing money from 2011 to 2024.
Auditors, there's a new development. Are you aware of it?
Honorable Chair, we don't have such documentation with us. Thank you.
I think it will be very appropriate for you to update the auditors so that we see how best we can follow the issue.
That is very true. I think the lawyers served them, I think, 2 weeks ago. So that is how come they are not. But we have the evidence.
You have a copy of the entry of
yes,
statement?
of the, yes.
Okay, so you give it to the auditors
All
to
right.
update their records.
All right, then the next infraction is on paragraph 480 and Honorable Ennis, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the infraction is overutilization of District Assembly Common Fund on recurrent expenditure. For the period, Builsa North overspent on recurrent expenditure by 55.81%. But per the guidelines, you are only permitted to spend up to 20%. Auditors recommended that you desist from this practice. What is the current practice now?
I think we strongly complied with the recommendation from the auditors, and this was actually largely due to the what I'll call the highly inadequate IGF base of the municipality. And based on the recommendation of the district, we have taken steps to boost up the IGF. In fact, specific ones we've done with tax force from the assembly level, which we go out every quarter to mobilize ourselves. Again, we've also invested in the local economy, especially areas that directly impact into our IGF system. For instance, currently we have rehabilitated 80 lockable stores. These ones are in the capital town where demand is very high. So we believe this will directly contribute to the IGF base of the municipality. So these are some of the investments we've made that is geared towards improving the IGF situation.
Auditors, can you confirm if they've complied with the recommendation?
Honorable Chair, currently they are spending within their budget and they are not using the common fund.
The allowable recurrent expenses, 20% in the table. Have you seen it? And I want the Upper East Regional Auditor to take note. Upper West Regional Auditor, you to take notes. Paragraph 481, in the table there, the allowable recurrent expenses, 20%. Okay? 9. Paragraph 517. The allowable recurrent is 10%. So, which one should we use to do the work? Upper East Regional Auditor, Upper West Regional Auditor. You are both quoting different figures. 10%, 20%. Which one is a guideline?
Honorable Chair, it's 20%. So the anomaly will be corrected in our next report. Thank you.
20% to Tom. 20%. We are working with 20%. So even the paragraph 517, the 10% there is wrong. All right, let's move on. Paragraph 484, Honorable Ajay Boateng.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This one is overdue liability. Builsa North You had a contract with Michels, George, and fully the contract sum. So an amount of 33,511 was outstanding at the time of the audit. What has happened? Has the amount been paid to the contractor, and has the contractor finished for the project?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The said project was a common fund project, and the outstanding, and because of the nature of common fund, the quantum of releases over this period, it was very difficult to rely on it to get it completed. So as advised in our last appearance here, we've actually repackaged it and awarded it under the SOCO project, which is at an advanced level of completion currently.
So at the stage 1, stage 2, when it got finished, is the project usable now?
No, at that stage it was at a lintel level.
Oh, I see.
Yes, no, sorry, roofing level. Roofing level.
Anyway.
The stage that the liability was incurred.
So, the auditors, are you aware of what they're talking about?
Honorable Chair, we are not aware of the outstanding payment and the repackaging of the project to SOCO as well. Thank you.
I thought you said that the outstanding payment, that's the 33,000, had been sorted out.
Yes.
So, and do you have evidence of it?
Yes.
So
it's attached in our appendix B of our.
Anyway, so that one, I think that the chairman would direct you to let the auditors have a look at it.
Yeah, I think that SOCO is not what is the source of the funding for SOCO projects?
That's World Bank.
Which organization is funding?
World Bank.
It's World Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still receiving funding under the RFG? Use a mic. Use a mic.
Sorry. Yes, we received, but the last assessment, the funds have not yet been released.
Okay. Paragraph 488, Honorable Isaac.
Thank you, Chairman. Builsa North, you have 4 projects which are behind schedule. They've been delayed for between 28 and 164. Construction and finishing of 3 units classroom block.
It's being plastered. They are at the plastering stage currently. The contractor is on site.
Auditors?
Honorable Chair, we cannot confirm.
You can't confirm?
We can't confirm. We can confirm 45% completion.
So the first one is 25% completion. Second one is
45%.
Okay. What about the third one, renovation?
It's at roofing level currently. Honorable Chair, let me add that these were all common fund projects that the district, initiated. And because of the releases of common fund, it became, close to impossible to complete these projects under that funding. And again, under your advice, our last appearance, we were advised to under a possible sustainable funding. So we did that, and they are currently being funded and implemented under the SOCO project.
All right, so the last one, the Sandema market, what is the level of completion now? For that one has delayed for 13 and a half years.
You can give it about 98%.
98?
Yes.
98?
It's one of the projects we implemented under SOCO. In fact, that is what I refer to as our investment in the local economy to improve our AGF. So we are completing the 65, lockable stores, including 15 additional ones that were in the market and are still under SOCO. So all these things are highly at very, very advanced stage of completion.
Well, auditors, are you able to confirm the Sandema markets? Because Sandema markets are popular markets, isn't it? They are saying it's 98% complete, so they are almost there.
Honorable Chair, our last visit was around 60% completion.
60?
Yes, please.
All right, so Chairman, that is where we are, conflicting reports.
Let me ask you a question, please.
According to the...
You were cited by the auditors on these projects, and you seem to be working on them, but you never told the auditors about it. The Sandema market started in 2008, when cement was about 13 cedis a bag. And now there is close to about 90. And you said this is about 99. Did you?
98.
98. Was there any, are you still paying the 602,000 for something you started in 2008 in 2024? And you haven't told the auditors about it?
Maybe the mechanism of the delivering information, because recently they audited us, and they audited all those, projects. The 2023 audit that has been carried out. All those projects, because expenditures have been made on them. So maybe we didn't appropriately inform them, but I was thinking that there was a clear platform or a mechanism that they could ascertain the extent of what we've done on these projects.
But the contract sum, the original contract sum for Sandema market, for example, was 602,000, a little over that. How much, after the repackaging, how much are we going to pay now?
I can't give it off it, exact figure of it here.
I knew you were coming to face a Public Accounts Committee. So you should have prepared. What about the others? Do you have any information, further information on them?
Financial information or?
Yes, I'm talking about the after repackaging. Now it's under SOCO. So the third project, the renovation and expansion of the chip compound.
The chips compound is 300 plus, 300,000 plus. I can't give the specifics.
Yes, because you told the committee that upon the recommendation of the committee, you have repackaged them. So I was expecting that, you'll be forthcoming with all the details. So for our records, the first one is 20, according to the auditors, is 25% complete.
Position to give you the exact figures because we have evidence of the award letters here.
You have them?
Yes.
All right. Can you?
So the 3-unit classroom block is
the first. Let's go step by step. The chip compound, the number one. Construction of chip compound at Builsa. Just give us the current contract sum and the level of completion.
The challenge we could have here is that these projects were lotted. They are not individual. For instance, the Builsa, Kadma, and the new one we're doing at Zare were in lot 1 for one person. So the figure I'm giving is for all. That's the difficulty. That's how the projects were really packaged.
Chairman, I'm confused.
In the lots,
yes,
the lots you still have.
Has the contractor performed on the other project in that lot?
Yes.
Leaving only the one at Builsa?
No. The Yimonsa lot has the Kadima project, Yimonsa, and a new chips compound we are doing Azari. It's a new one we are starting with. So that is in one lot, handled by one contractor.
How can a new project be part of a lot that you have awarded previously?
Honestly, this lotting was done by the Ministry of Local Government and then the project coordinating office.
My question is that the time that the Yimonsa project was awarded, that was in 2020.
Yes.
And now you say that it's in a lot. It's not only one project. Yimonsa one, Kadma, and then another one, which is new. My question is that how come a new project is part of a lot that was awarded in 2020? That is my question.
After the appraisal, the feasibility studies of all our projects that we presented them to the Ministry of Local Government. So they were individual projects. So I don't know the criteria they used. They lotted these projects. They put Zare, which was individually, presented to them, put Yimonsa, which was individually given to them, and then the Kadma. They put it together as one lot. And now put the market, which was presented to them as an individual project, put the Achanyilgoi, the 3-unit classroom block, individual also together as another lot. So we didn't determine this. We presented a set of projects that we wanted to implement.
But each of the projects will have a cost.
Exactly.
Or a contract price.
Yes.
That is why he's asking.
I thought I could get that in the award letter, but unfortunately it's not there. It's the total lot amount that is there. But we could get that from our records back.
I want to find out, are they under new contractors or these projects are being undertaken by the old contractors?
They are under new contractors.
And you terminated it?
Exactly, yes. We terminated and then advertised and then.
Is it going to be awarded by the local government ministry or this one to be awarded by the Builsa of Municipal Assembly?
In fact, we awarded them, but because they put them into lot, it was beyond our threshold. So it was actually the awarding approval was done at the regional level.
At the regional level?
Yes, because it was beyond our threshold. But we did the packaging and everything.
So what stage have you reached now for the repackaged one in terms of procurement?
They are awarded. So
the contractor is on site now?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Yimonsa one is at roofing level, the Kadma one at roofing level, and the market is up to 98% complete. The 3-unit classroom block is, plastering is currently ongoing.
Okay.
Yes.
So can auditors confirm this for us?
They say they can't.
Honorable Chair, we have to revisit the place again.
Chairman, I thought you said they are now under Soko.
Yes.
You are also saying that the contracts were awarded by, by the local government or from the region?
Soko is a project under the Ministry of Local Government, but the districts are implementing it.
Let's go to the IGF reports. Paragraph 603. Uncollected revenue. Builsa North Municipal Assembly. 600 for fees and 10,475 for BOP and 13,500 for rates. Have you recovered this money?
Yes, Honorable Chair. We've taken steps and the concerned entities have been followed up to, we've been able to collect 22,938. In fact, leaving 1,636 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yet.
Auditors, can you confirm what they have recovered?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm an amount of 22,938.79, leaving a balance of 1,636.22. Thank you.
And you are still pursuing that recovery?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
All right. Paragraph 607, Honorable Queenster.
Thank you, Chairman. Unaccounted revenue. Yeah, Builsa North Municipal. The rent rate, the difference was 11,909, and plot registration and others, 13,140. And the recommendation was for the money to be collected and paid into the IGF account of the assemblies. Has it been done? Yeah.
Yes, Honorable Chair. These payments were, this revenue were in respect of officers we recruited or engaged to collect revenue for us. They were NABCO officers, and also our fiscal planning department. Since after the infraction, we followed them up and we've been able to retrieve the monies from them. I think we have the evidence also attached in Appendix E. In our.
Can you confirm for us, auditors, please?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm an amount of 24,963.79. Thank you.
Chairman.
That'll be all for Builsa North, and you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, sir.
Let's have Sissala East. Sissala East. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
My name is Muhammad Salafu, Municipal Director of Agri Sissala East.
I am Yaya Abdurraouf, Accountant, Department of Agriculture, Sissala East.
Why is the district chief executive?
The time we received this notice, he was not feeling well.
You received this notice long ago. Getting to over a month now, or getting to a month?
He communicated this information to us 2 days ago, and then he was not feeling well.
Anyway, you have one issue about the Department of Agric in Tumu about unrecovered rent. The amount is 7,320. The recommendation from the auditors is to recover this money. And have you been able to do so?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Sissala East, that will be all for you. You are discharged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Let's have Kasena Nankana West. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
My name is Gerard Atoji,
the District Chief Executive for Kasena Nankana West.
I'm Soku Isahaku, the Internal Auditor of Kasena Nankana West District Assembly.
Abdullah Osman Zeda, District Finance Officer.
Thank you for coming. You have only one issue in the Common Fund report. Paragraph 496, Honorable Ennis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The issue is failure to replace or repair broken down skip tracks. So the auditors noted that you failed to notify Zoom Lion on the replacement or the repair for the skipped track. What have you done so far?
When the track was discovered broken down, we wrote to Zoom Lion, and they have since repaired it and returned it back to us.
When was the letter sent to Zoom Lion, and do you have evidence of that as well? Auditors, can you confirm?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we can confirm that the skip track has been replaced.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. That'll be all for Kasena Nankana. You are discharged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Let's have Bolgatanga East. Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
I'm Agana Albert Akugre, the District Chief Executive, Bolgatanga East.
Sayeni Hadisha to Finance Officer.
Michael Awini, the Coordinating Director.
Adalwo Wemuye Isaac, the Head of Works.
Suleiman Shamuna, District Budget Officer.
Sadat Napuru, Accountant.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. You have three issues in the Common Fund report. The first one, paragraph 480, Honorable Kingston.
Thank you, Chairman. It's overutilization of the District Assembly Common Fund on recurrent expenditure. And the amount is, the excess is 782,815. And the recommendation was for the assemblies to improve upon their revenue mobilization to prevent the reoccurrence of the infractions. What have you done so far to prevent it?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. After this recommendation, we have made improvement on our revenue performance. In terms of collection, we have instituted task forces, and 2023 audit will show that our revenue base has been improved.
Auditors, can you please confirm for us?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that currently they are not over utilizing their common fund.
Okay, thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. If you spend all the common fund on recurrent expenditure, you are denying your people development. You should know that. should know that. If all the common fund money, or 53% of the common fund money, is used on recurrent workshops, fuel, allowances, and those that the community suffer because they will not see the effect of the common fund. So just bear that in mind so that you know how to control your expenditure. That you pray within the limit. We've been told that it's 20%, so we have to work within the 20%. Your next infraction is paragraph 488, which is about delay stroke abandoned project. And for Bolgatanga East, your project are 3. Construction of 1 number 4-bedroom bungalow for the DC. Has it been completed now?
Honorable Chair, it has not been completed.
What level has it reached now?
Honorable Chair, 85% completed.
Can the auditors confirm that you are now at 85% completion level?
Honorable Chair, let me add that the contract was abrogated due to other issues with the contractor. And we want to repackage it for 2024 budget and plans. But the current state of it is 85% completed.
You want to repackage it and budget under 2024?
Honorable Chair.
Does it mean that you haven't done your plan for 2024 yet?
We have done it, and it is captured there.
It's captured there?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Is it under Soko?
It's not under Soko, Honorable Chair.
I thought you were also going to Soko for... Auditors, any confirmation that they have repackaged it and it will be done this year?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that, and per our last visit, we cannot place a percentage on it, but there's some level of works on the project.
All right, the next one is construction of 1 number maternity facility at Katanga. What is the level of completion of that one too?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. This is a community-initiated one assisted by the MP, Honorable MP. And it is 70% completed. And it is ongoing currently.
Is it being done by a contractor or the community?
It's the community. MP provide them with the materials for them to.
So work is ongoing?
Honorable Chair, yes.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirmed.
Okay, the last one for you under this is construction of 1 number 3-unit classroom block with other ancillary facilities, also at Katanga. What is the level of completion of that one too?
Honorable Chair, this is 90% completed. And this is inherited. We inherited this one from our mother district. And it is 90% completed and will soon complete it.
When was your district created?
Honorable Chair, 2018.
So it means that this project was started before 2018 or in 2018?
For 2018, Honorable Chair.
So a 6-unit classroom block, no, 3-unit classroom block has traveled for well over 6 years without being completed.
Honorable Chair, what is happening is that the 3-unit classroom block itself has been completed, but the 4-unit KVIP is what remains. Now, the school has already toilets that they are using, and that is why we have yet decided not to construct it yet.
But is the school using the
So it's in an existing school.
Honorable Chair, we cannot confirm.
Okay.
You can't confirm. When did they start using the project? That the auditors cannot confirm.
Actually, the classroom block itself was completed. And
that is what I'm asking. It was completed, yes. And I ask you if they are using it. You say, yeah, they are using it. So I want to find out when did they start using it?
Honorable K will confirm.
You do what?
We'll find out and Honorable Chair.
So you don't know when they started using it? Well, you know that they started using it.
Yes, but
the
exact date that they started using it, that we are not sure.
Paragraph 496. Failure to replace or repair broken down skip tracks. Kasena Nankana West. Skip track 2. Serviceable equipment is 1. The damaged one is 1 since 2020. The recommendation is to officially notify Zoom Lion for the 2 further skip track to be replaced. Have you written to Zoom Lion and has the truck been replaced?
Honorable Chair, you are reading Kasena Nankana. This Bolga is.
Oh, sorry, Bolga is, yes. It's the same number, actually.
Honorable Chair, we have written to them and it has been replaced and it is in use.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Honorable Chair, confirm.
All right, so we'll move to the IGF reports. And you have one infraction there, paragraph 603, which is about uncollected revenue. And Bolgatanga is fees, 97,251.50 Ghana cedis. And then BOP, 15,400. Have you recovered this from the defaulters?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The issue has to do with 2 entities.
Yes.
ATC Towers and then the QG Construction UK Limited. ATC Towers paid 9,995 Ghana cedis, but then with QG Construction, they have been out of sight since December 2022. But we have written to them.
December 2022. Their report covered January to December 2022. It means that the Assembly earned this revenue. That is why they captured it here. You waited till they left in 2022. You have written to them. Is that all?
Honorable Chair, the issue is that when they started picking the gravel from our district, we did not know because they were picking it from the bush. And so when our attention was drawn, quickly we engaged them and wrote to them. And that was just the time they were also breaking.
Did you listen to yourself well? You were picking it from the bush, so you did not know?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
So it means that there are a lot going on in your district that you are not aware.
Honorable Chair, that's not the case.
They pick it from the bush. They use road. Are they taking the gravel out of the districts?
Honorable Chair, honestly, what happened was that the contractor had some arrangements with the community members. And so it was the community members who were at the site and taking statistics of the trips they were picking without our knowledge. So when we got to know, we also went and engaged the community relations of the construction company, and then we got the number of trips that they picked from the site. Then we used that, did our calculation, and then they served them the demand notice.
When did you get that information?
From the Honorable Assembly member.
I say when?
In November of 2022.
At that time, they were still picking the gravel.
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Did you make any effort to stop them if they don't pay the money?
So they agreed that they will pay.
Now that they've left, you've written to them, no response. How are you going to get this money back?
Honorable Chair, we're hoping that they will come back because the work is not completed yet. So when they return, then we'll engage them.
And if they don't come back? If they're able to locate another area to go and do the same thing in that area?
Honorable Chair, if that happens, we may have to pass it to our legal team to make a follow-up for us.
How much is that amount involved?
The amount involved is 97,251 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos.
That's a lot. It's more than a whole year's revenue collected in some districts in Upper West. But this is only one revenue source. You have a lot of money. You want to throw it away. Please do something about it. Chief Executive, you have to do something about it. You can't allow this contractor to take away 97,000, almost 100,000. No.
Okay. We have accepted that, Honorable Chair. We'll do our best to follow it and collect the money.
Double up with your best. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. I don't need to ask the auditors if there's anything to confirm. But the last one, the other entity did not pay all, pay 9,000 plus. When are you going to collect the balance?
Sorry. Honorable Chair, we have written a reminder to them for them to pay the remaining 5,404 Ghana cedis.
So just pursue your revenue and collect them. It looks like you don't need a revenue. But I can see that you need it more than
We need it, seriously.
to do a lot of things. So pursue it, okay? That'll be all for you, your discharge.
We are grateful, Honorable.
Thank you.
Let's have Pusiga. Pusiga. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Chair. My name is Abdullah Zubairu, DC for Pusiga.
My name is Daniel Akolgo, Coordinating Director.
Adanda Francisco's Internal Auditor.
All right, you have only one issue in the Common Fund, in the IGF reports, paragraph 620. It's about payment of unearned salary for Pusiga districts, Department of Agric. One staff was paid 16 months for 33,070 Ghana, 26 pesos. even though he vacated posts. The recommendation from the auditors is that the coordinating director and the finance officer should recover the amount from the staff and pay same into Auditor General's recovery account at the Bank of Ghana. Have you recovered the money?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Yeah, I think management has actually worked on the issue, and we reported the case to Yoko because the said staff is no more in the country, and Yoko has been able to follow up. And as I speak to you now, they have been able to recover the money totaling 18,070 Ghana cedis.
Is Yoko still recovering the money?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Auditors, can you confirm the recovery of 18,000 plus?
Honorable Chair, we cannot confirm. We've just been given some receipts, which we are yet to verify. Thank you.
All right, so verify to confirm if that is actually a recovery from the former staff of the assembly. All right, so you keep liaising with the Yoko to ensure that the amount is fully recovered.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, you are discharged. Let's have Tempane. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Thank you. I'm Nabdam Isaka, DC for Tempane.
I'm Thomas Agbasi, Finance Officer. Thank you.
I'm Karim Abdullahi, District Coordinating Director.
Abodoba Halidu, Internal Auditor.
Thank you for coming. You have one issue in the Common Fund report, paragraph 462. Honorable Bauer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tempane, your infraction is you made some payments totaling 88,173.25. Outside the gift miss platform. And the auditors are saying that failure to process transactions through GIFMIS could compromise transparency and accountability in the public expenditure management process. What accounted for that? And now, are you now processing through the GIFMIS?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our district has generally used to have network challenges. We are bordered with Togo, and most of the times, the Togo network is what we experience. But fortunately, as an assembly, we have taken steps. So the Ministry of Communication came and worked on the network. So currently, it has improved, and we route most of our transactions through GIFMIX.
Because the recommendation is that appropriate sanctions under the PFM Act should be meted out to the DCE, the DCD, and the DFO for non-compliance. Mr. Chairman, that's the recommendation of the auditors. So, what do you have to say about this?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The challenges were beyond our control, and there was the need for us to carry out certain activities. So that led to that. But now that, as management, we have taken steps for the Ministry of Communication to come and work on the network, we are now doing the right thing.
Auditors, can you confirm whether there's an improvement?
Honorable Chair, there is improvement, but network problems still persist.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, they attributed the infraction was due to network problems. And so they are appealing that the sanctions should not be meted out to them.
So which network, Togo network, is strong in Tempane?
It always appears as Togo Cell.
Togo Cell.
Yes.
But those of you living there, what network are you using?
Mostly we use MTN.
MTN. And it worked for you well?
The MTN?
Yes.
No, we have problems because sometimes the Togo Cell will come in and it's difficult for you to use the MTN. But now that they have come to improve upon the network, it is now a little bit better. And you can confirm from our MP. She's with the communication committee. She's also, we are working hand in hand, and I think there is improvement.
So are there some people in Tempane using the Togo Cell as their SIM, using Togo Cell?
No.
Nobody?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Chairman, this raises a very important security issue. You remember fully well, in Parliament we were briefed, and the see something, say something came up. And I asked the minister the question, what happens to parts of the country where there is no reception? And now we are hearing that we even have a situation where in Ghana, we cannot get reliable Ghanaian networks. So how do people in that community say something when they see something? So it's a serious issue. It's a serious issue that we need to address, given what we are told to be the security situation in our sub-region.
Have you forgotten recently when there was a cable cut in the sea? All of us were dismantled. We couldn't communicate. We couldn't communicate for almost 6 days. So it's a terrible thing, and it's a security issue, actually. Honorable former Minister for Road and Highways.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I am concerned about paragraph 464. In most cases, people see auditors as hostile people. Auditors are always friendly people trying to make sure that the rules and the policies are complied with. When they found out this anomaly, I'm sure they gave you the opportunity to explain to them. Because I can infer from paragraph 464 that management could not provide the cause of the anomaly. But from what you are telling us, your reason perhaps for not resorting to the give-make system, is quite reasonable on the face of it because of the network problems, which colleagues are trying to address. So didn't you give the auditors the cause of your not complying with the giving system? Now you are giving us, to me, and on the face of it, a reasonable reason. Why didn't you give it to the auditors at the time?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think the auditors in their response said there's improvement, but the network challenges are still there. So they are also confirming that the network challenges are still persisting, only that there's improvement.
It's not in the report? Or Mr. Chairman,
The auditors just provided that information.
They just provide that information.
Yes.
Yeah, because I am
based on the report.
Yes.
We asked whether there has been some improvement, and that's the information they provided. All right, so that'll be all for Tempane. But coordinating director, when are you going on retirement?
This year,
Which month?
September.
So you are 59 point something years old.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Why this question?
Why this?
Why this question?
You are discharged. You are discharged.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Let's have one East. One East. What is, you didn't take the oath, so clerk, kindly administer the oath.
Please say after me. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee touching the matter in issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Kindly introduce yourselves to the committee.
Honorable Chair, I am Musa Yusuf, Coordinating Director for Y East District Assembly in Upper West Region, Funsi.
Ishak Adams, the District Finance Officer.
Ishaq Mohammed Kunate, Internal Auditor.
Where is your DCE?
He was not well. That's what he told me.
He wasn't well.
That's what he mentioned to me.
But he is well now.
I can't confirm that.
You say he wasn't well, so now he's well.
That was what he told me yesterday before I left and told him that we were coming for the program. He told me that he was not feeling fine.
Hey,
I didn't
are you sure he's not dodging this committee? I want to ask you to go back. Let him come.
Honorable Chair, I can confirm that.
Yes. You can't just say, I'm not well, so I won't come. What is the evidence? What is the evidence that he's not well? I have the strong belief that he's dodging this committee. That's the feeling I have. You have 3 issues in the common fund and 1 in the IGF. Why?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
I want him to be present before I take what is. So, colleague, this is the decision we are going to take. We will not take them. We want you to come to Sunyani on Friday. By Friday, you'll be fine. You should go to the hospital today. By Friday, you'll be fine. You should meet us in Sunyani, Usbeth Hotel. I want to see him before I take YS.
Thank you very much.
Chairman,
Honorable Park.
Yes, since he is the cause of this, and I know how far YS is, he should bear the cost. It shouldn't be on the state account. The DC should bear the cost to Sunyani.
We'll hold on that one until we get to Sunyani. We want to meet him in Sunyani. So, Coordinating Director, please convey to the DC that the committee want to see him in person in Sunyani on Friday. When you come early, we'll take you before we do any other work in Sunyani. We are ending this session tomorrow. Then Friday, we'll start in Sunyani. Well, he's not well, so I don't want to. I want him to rest tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then on Friday, he can come to Sunyani. The person is not well. Why do you want to force him to come? He should rest and recoup well.
Okay, let me.
All right. So yes, Honorable
Chair, I read from the notices that all honorable chief executives are supposed to meet in Accra on Friday. They have given a schedule to come and validate some development projects at the Jubilee House. I think.
Is it for the tracker?
Yes, I should think so. Yes.
But you have provided information which was fed into the tracker already. Which one are you going to provide again?
No, this was the information I got from him. That was the time he told me he was not too well.
The tracker, which projects that are 0% complete are also located on the tracker.
So,
Chairman, let me.
I don't want to respond to the tracker.
Not the tracker. No, Chairman. I only want to plead for some level of clemency. As much as we agree, I think all of us, even though we haven't spoken, but obviously we agree to such a decision because people must take our committee seriously. And from what you said, your initial comment, if the man was indisposed, that is beyond his control, but at least he should have provided evidence of it. And because of the distance, Chairman, I want to plead that we should give him the opportunity and the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps up to yesterday he was not well. If he could join us tomorrow, let us give him that opportunity.
All right, so there's a request from a senior member of this committee that if he's strong enough to join us tomorrow, he should come.
I will inform him.
But if not, and he cannot come on Friday because he needs to go to Accra, then Monday next week. So now we have three options. Two options, tomorrow or Monday. Because Friday, per the information you provided, he can't make it. He can't come here. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. That'll be all for you at this time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Chairman.
Honorable members, we have come to the end of the district and municipal assemblies. We are now moving to the senior high schools, and but we are taking 10 minutes break to stretch our legs for health purposes. Then we are resuming at 10 minutes after 1. We are resuming at 10 minutes after 1 to start with the senior high schools. Thank you very much. Honorable members, sorry. I've extended the break to 1:30. So we are